Hey guys, this is Good Wisconsin. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make some skate wax. So it's really easy. You just need some candles. It'll go faster if you cut them up, but that's good. The reason I cut this is because too much. I don't need that. This is plenty. And I'm gonna be using this little tin thing. It says Weber on it for it's like the grease thing on a grill or something. I don't know. But you can just put them in like anything. Like you can cut a Mountain Dew can in half and then just melt it in there because I'm making a lot here. And I already made some that's in here. And that's just cooling off. So I decided I'd make a video. So candles, like a mold, something to melt it in. You don't need a pan, but I like putting in there just in case it spills or something. And it's a bitch, you don't want to spill it. And then you're also going to need canola oil or olive oil. So, step one. Into there. And also, you're not gonna, if you don't like it real slippery, you're not gonna want much canola oil or olive oil or whatever you use. But if you want it really slippery, then you're gonna want to use more of that. So it's just preference. So put that in there. I'm gonna here, let me put this down. Stay. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna pour it in. I'll show you guys how much I have. Because it actually raises a lot when you, this might be too much. I have that much in. It's just like a centimeter maybe. Because this will raise it a lot. Because if you can tell here, so it's like at the top. You can dye it if you want. Like that reason that one's red is just because I used a red candle, but you can dye it by, this will be a little blue because of the candle, but you can use food coloring, or you can actually just put a crayon in it. Like if you want it to be blue, you can put a blue crayon in, and it'll take the dye from that and then dye the whole thing. So once you got that, you're going to want to, here, let me bring my little ghetto rig. I'm taping this on my iPod so it doesn't stay. Put that right. Shit. Oh fuck, whatever. Bring this over. And I'm actually gonna, you're probably gonna want to use the biggest one, unless, yeah. So I'm gonna use this one, and actually there's a flame on the inside and the outside. If you see here. Oh fuck. So that's what I want. If you don't have that, I don't think all of them do. So just put that on top. Get it centered. And I'll come back when it's melted a little. Also, some kind of stir stick or something, maybe if you want. This is huge, this is huge. But it's the only thing I could find. Don't use plastic because it'll melt probably. So yeah, alright, do guys, that. As you can see, I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. Starting to melt. The blue dye is kind of going around. It's actually almost full on that. I don't know. It's all demented. Also, you're gonna want something to put your stir stick on. I'm just using this little thing. I don't know what it is even. Just so it doesn't get your countertop all waxy. So yeah, also you're probably gonna want a tongs, or I mean you don't need one, you can use this, but like the strings from inside the candle, that's why if you cut it up a lot it's gonna be a bitch, because you're gonna have to take out like however many strings. So I'm only gonna have to take out 2, but yeah, I mean tongs is probably the best bet for that. So get that, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. This is something you're going to want to note of. I don't know if you can hear that. Oh, there's a little bit of popping. So, and you can see it's starting to boil. So you definitely don't want that. So turn it down a little, get your flame down a little. I mean, it's still going to go, but because if you boil, it's going to start to splatter. and that's not good. You have wax splattering. Hey guys,
So,
as you
yeah.
can see, there's a little bit of the candle left there, but overall, it's melted. So that's going really fast right now. So what you can do, just power off. Now you want to get the strings out. Since I have two, I actually just got this one on the side. It really doesn't hurt that much. I mean, you just grab it and make sure you pull it onto a napkin. You'll get some wax, like it'll dry on you. I mean, it doesn't hurt that bad unless you're like a huge loser. I don't know, but let's see if I can get the other one here. You can see it right there. It's kind of hard to do, so hold it. There we go. Just get out like that. Let it cool for a second so it doesn't hurt as much. And as you get, I got some wax on the side there, so that sucks. But grab it, put it there, and then yeah, got a little, but oh well. So it's good. Now, basically, jeez, sorry, I'm sick. You just want to let this dry, and then slowly it will not become see-through anymore, and look something like this. And then after that, obviously, I'm not gonna carry this whole thing around. I'm probably gonna cut it into fours or something, you know, just like that, and then you can just have that. It'd be real nice. Yeah. So thanks for watching, I guess. Well, actually, I forgot to say, once it is done and it's all melted and you turn it off, you're gonna want to move it because it's still hot under here, and eventually, once this cools a little bit, you're gonna want to take it out of the pan because the pan is gonna still be hot. So, what I'm gonna do is try not to spill it. Shit. And just move it over. So it'll be a little cooler over on this side, because I can still feel the heat here a lot actually, because obviously that's still hot. So yeah,
so
this is still drying. It looks the same, but I just want to say I got some of the skate wax that I actually made. I haven't even took it out yet, but I did put it in a can, and there's a hole in it. And the reason there's a hole in it, it like carves it out and stuff. If you don't want to put it in the freezer to try to cool it faster, because like, yeah, I just stuck it in here, but it didn't really go well. So also, one time I didn't do that and there was still a hole in it. So the best bet, try not to make it really like tall. Try to flatten it out kind of like this, or don't make it like I made it so high. You could probably make it just like I've made some that were just like this high maybe, and they're really good. Also, if you have one of those big glue sticks, like not the kind, like the bigger kind, and you take all the glue out of there, you can dump skate wax in there if you heat it up in here, and then you can create a little thing to pour it or whatever, and then pour it in there, and then it'll actually just be like the glue, and then you can have it in your pocket, and then when you go somewhere and you need to wax up a curb or whatever, a ledge, yeah, you can just use that and it won't melt and stuff in your pocket. Because if you have this, I'm probably gonna have to put it in a bag over summer, because like if I go anywhere with it, because it'll melt and get all fucked up. So yeah, just another idea. It looks a lot different. It's not as see-through anymore. The edges are a little lighter. I think that's because it's dry more, but once you can do it, it ripples a little, so I'm gonna wait a little longer, but well, actually I'll do it now. I had some chicken. You wanna put it on here, so I'm gonna do that now. You probably should wait a little longer, because that probably might have fucked it up. I don't know. I'm not gonna touch it. I'll just hopefully it'll do its thing, and then it'll be way cooler because the pan it's still kind of hot. So let that cool, and then cut it, do whatever you want, and then have fun with it. So I'll just show you like a clip or two here of me using mine on the saddest rail you've ever seen in my basement that I made. Alright, so this is my sad rail right here. It's pretty epic. So it's really black from skate wax, but it needs some more, so I got this I made a while ago. Just apply the skate wax. Too much and you'll be fucked, but that's good. Alright, let's do this. Alrighty guys, this is the last part of the video. As you can tell, this has like ridges in it where this one's smooth. That's because I moved this one when the wax isn't hardened enough, where this one it was a lot harder, and then that's why it's smooth. It shouldn't matter a lot, and to get it, yeah, that's fine. But to get it out, you can actually see it's cracking along the edges a little, which is a good thing. I mean, it's not cracking; it's just coming off. So I think I'll just be like flip it upside down and it'll come out. But if you use like a can or something, it doesn't happen. Just cut it like on the edge and then just take off all the tin or whatever, and then yeah, just get it out. So that's the end of the video. Comment if you have any questions. Like if you like this, obviously. Hey guys, this is Scooter, Wisconsin. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make some skate wax. So it's really easy. You just need some candles. It'll go faster if you cut them up, but that's good. The reason I cut this is because too much, I don't need that. This is plenty. And I'm going to be using this little tin thing. It says Weber on it. It's like the grease thing on a grill or something, I don't know. But you can just put them in like anything. Like you can cut a like Mountain Dew can in half and then just melt it in there, because I'm making a lot here. And I already made some that's in here, and that's just cooling off. So I decided I'd make a video. So candles, like a mold, something to melt it in. You don't need a pan, but I like putting in there just in case it spills or something. And it's a bitch, you don't want to spill it. And then you're also gonna need canola oil or olive oil. So step one, into there. And also, you're not gonna, if you don't like it real slippery, you're not gonna want much canola oil or olive oil or whatever you use. But if you want it really slippery, then you're gonna want to use more of that. So it's just preference. So put that in there. I'm gonna, here, let me put this down. Stay. Alright, there we go. So I'm gonna pour it in. I'll show you guys how much I have, because it actually raises a lot when you, this might be too much. I have that much in. It's just like a centimeter maybe, because this will raise it a lot. Because if you can tell here, so it's like at the top. You can dye it if you want. Like, that reason that one's red is